Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. In the previous episode we finished implementing the pipe climbing mechanic. Today we are going to implement collectible items. And because we are creating a Sly Cooper game, let's add a clue bottle to collect. First, let's import clue bottle object. If you want to see the full process of creating the clue bottle model, check my previous Blender tutorial. Next, in the player script, let's add a new variable to store the clue bottle counter. Then we'll add a new function that increments this variable when the player collects a new bottle. Now, let's create a new scene for our clue bottle object. As the base node, select Area 3D. Then add a clue bottle model and a collision shape 3D. Let's add a new script for the clue bottle. At the beginning, add onReady variable for the bottle object. Next, create new function onBodyEntered. Inside this function, check if the entered body is the player. If yes, call the collectBottle function. Now add a new function where we set the bottle object visibility to false and call the player collectClueBottle function. Finally, add a ready function to connect our onBodyEntered method. As you can see, when I add the bottle to the world scene, it's too big, so let's adjust its size. Now, if we run the project, the clue bottle will disappear after colliding with the player. Next, let's add an animation player and create a new animation called Bounce. At the start of the animation, set the bottle initial rotation and position. Then rotate it in the opposite direction and save the rotation and position again. At the end of the animation, duplicate the initial values. Finally, adjust the bottle position between rotation points to create the bouncing effect. When the animation is ready, add a new onReady variable for the animation player. In the ready function, play the bounce animation. Now, if we run the project, you will see that the bottles are bouncing. Next, let's add a splash effect when the bottle is destroyed. To do this, add a GPU particle 3D node. In the draw process, add a new box and adjust its size. In the process material, add a new particle process material. Set the velocity direction and adjust min and max values. Change the albedo color to green and in the time section set explosiveness to 1. Now let's go back to the bottle script. Add a new onReady variable for the particle system. In the onReady function, set its emitting property to false. Next, create a new function emitGlassSplash. Inside, set the particle system emitting to true, then create a timer to wait for the particle lifetime. Finally, call this function inside the onBodyEntered. Now, when we run the project, the bottle will play the splash effect after being collected. Okay, now let's add an interface to display the number of collected clue bottles. In the player scene, go to the 2D view and add a new canvas layer. Inside it, add a box container. Then add a label with some default text. Next, add a texture rect and assign an image. Now in the player script, add a new variable for the label. In the collectClueBottle method, update the label text to display the current bottle count. Now, if you run the project and collect some clue bottles, the interface will update to show the new count. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. It really helps me stay motivated to keep making more content. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.